Yo, what's going on everybody? Sauce Kid, Sauce Lord, Sauceonomics, xNightMareEffecT is back in the building with another video. Hope everybody's doing well. In today's video, we will be talking about forward throw and back throw setups. I'm going to go ahead and start with the mid-screen throw setups. And quick FYI y'all, most throws in this game now are -1 after dash up. So it isn't what it used to be, where throw loops was actually a real thing for all characters, where we were actually plus after dash up. But even though we're -1, we do get some set play and get to make the opponent respect certain things just by playing it either real or by playing it fake. So we'll go ahead and hop right into it. Forward throw does 140 damage, 150 stun. Real good throw. Now the real setup is dash low. Now the reason why this throw setup is so good is because a lot of opponents seem to believe that they can contest Balrog after that, and really and truly you can't. Even if I decide to crouch block, the button will still whiff. If I stand block, the button will definitely whiff. So here's why this throw is so good. Bam, 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 right? That is the #1 uno on to why this throw is so good, because it forces the opponent to whiff a button if they decide to think that they can contest me, and then it leads to bigger damage and better set play afterwards. So with that being said, we can start playing some mind games with them to where we can actually use the -1 dash up to our advantage. Now let me go ahead and show you an example. If I set him to record wake up on, which I already set for the wake up to dash, no, wake up to standing jab, which is his 3 frame. Sorry about that. Quick tongue tied. If I dash up right here, his jab will whiff, right? So if y'all notice, anytime I play, I like to just dash up and not do anything to see what the opponent does, and sometimes I just micro step the throw again, right? It's just part of playing mind games with the forward throw. Some people would actually try and hit a longer reach button to try and combat you, but that's a chance that they've taken, because if I decide to forward throw into dash straight, that also works. So this throw game has a lot of set play to it, a lot of mind games in order for that micro step dash up command throw, forward throw to work again. Another thing, just like I said y'all, basically with that set play right there, I think that's the most optimal way to forward throw mid-screen. Corner game gets a little bit more deadly, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about the back throw mid-screen before we head over to the corner. Alright y'all, so back throw. It's a lot of set play off this. When I say a lot of set play, I mean a lot of set play. So first, after back throw, you can get a meaty like straight on counter hit, which is +7 on hit. For counter hit, I'm sorry, which allows for a crouching medium punch EX straight follow up. Now, even if it doesn't connect for the counter hit, the actual straight itself is -1 on block. So it's a meaty straight. So it's either you get the hit for +7 follow up, or you get the safe straight on block and you're -1. So it works both ways. Another thing that you're able to do after back throw is standing fierce. Crush counter if they decide to press a button, and if you have the reaction to be able to react to that, you can actually get a critical follow up. Huh. If you can confirm that on actual counter hit reactions, that'll be a good follow-up, but it's something that you really have to train. I try to buffer the standing fierce as I'm doing it, so if it decides to actually crush, I can follow with the critical while I'm buffering, right? So another thing you can do also is micro step roundhouse, which is really tedious, but with the right amount of micro step you can actually get it to work. If you ask me, if you could get used to the timing, it can work, but really and truly, I wouldn't really stress too much about it. But like I said, if you can get it to work, that'll be real good. But when I say a micro step, it has to be like an actual tiny step, like a slight tiny step. Alright. So I talked about the meaty straight, the roundhouse, no, the standard first, I'm sorry, and the micro step roundhouse. So those are all three of the options. Now, of course, once you get the opponent respecting the back throw, you can dash up after a slight delay and throw again. So back throw and forward throw all have mix-ups in it. It just depends on if your opponent respects it or not. So you always want to go with the real stuff first before deciding to do the optimistic fake stuff. Now, let's talk about the corner throw for the forward throw. Forward throw. This throw can have potential throw loops, and it also has real deadly stuff. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, the dash up after forward throw, the plus frames was taken away, so nobody necessarily has a real throw loop except certain characters, right? But Balrog's dash up is -1 after forward throw, so really and truly you're able to contest it if you're able to react to the dash. But here's the mind game in it. The real legit setup right here is micro step roundhouse, right? That is the real legit setup. Now, you have to think about it. Who's going to want to take that type of damage if they get hit with that? So if you can throw in these mind games first and make the opponent scared to press a button, you can actually use your walk speed to start a throw loop. And then if you get them respecting the roundhouse, you can actually get some dash up throws in there also. So really and truly, it's all about conditioning your opponent first before you decide to go with the fake stuff. And always remember, you can follow with an EX straight that's meaty. These throws get real deadly. Real deadly. Like, who's gonna want to eat that? Who is gonna want to eat that damage? Right? Always do micro step low forward throw, micro step crouching fierce, which is also a real good button. You can micro step and do a lot of buttons with this throw loop. Like, it is real legit nasty. And then once you get them scared of doing any of that, throw. It's that simple, y'all. That simple. So pretty much overall, that covers mid-screen, back throw, and forward throw, along with the threat of corner throw. Hopefully y'all have a general understanding of the throw game for Balrog and how powerful it really is. And if y'all have any questions or feedback, please leave it down in the comment section below, y'all. See y'all next time. Yo, Thunder Flop. I just discovered your series about Rog today, and now you're here? Hey man, welcome to the Sauce Academy, my boy! What's going on with you, dog? Welcome to the Sauce Academy, bro. I'm glad you stumbled across my series. May blessings and all the richness, the skills, the neutral, the understanding is blessed upon you today. But welcome to the stream.